The evidence in this case showed is that Mr. De Benedictis was a shareholder when he formed this company. He signed on as president. He was the only one who could get a bank account. He took over the company completely in 2004. He testified on that stand that he took over the ship when I said, "You're the captain of the ship," and he said, "I took it over. Someone had to take it over." He formed a board. He put his personal accountant and his in-house lawyer on the board. He gave himself 3 or 5 board seats. He chaired the board meetings. He kept the minutes. He took control of the accounting. He forged the minutes. He testified that the company was constantly on the verge of bankruptcy, and if he didn't put in the money in 04, 05, 06, 07, the company would have been bankrupt at any point. Every ad that company ran, he paid the bill, and that was his testimony. Mr. Conway said, whose testimony was that? It was the testimony of Bob De Benedictis in that chair, when he said they would have been under any time he cut off the money. That's whose testimony it was. He bought the Millbrook house. He paid the bankruptcy lawyer. He told the bankruptcy judge, Henry Ellison and I are collectively responsible for running this company on a day-to-day basis. And he told this judge I had nothing to do with the company at the same time. He told Rico Malta to dodge my subpoena. He paid Imbriolo's legal bills for the first trial. He paid Imbriolo's expert witness bills for the first trial. When Imbriolo lost the first trial, he paid $150,000 for a lawyer to take an appeal. And when the bankruptcy judge shut them down, he sent Mr. Conway, bought the assets out of the bankruptcy, and he's still doing it today. And it's been... Mr. Conway's timeline had 2002, it's now 2009. It's been 7 years. Mr. De Benedictis did all that, and he wants you to believe he didn't know. He didn't know what was going on. He didn't know the clinics were fake. He didn't know the study was fake. He didn't know about Gordon. He didn't know about Upjohn. He didn't know about Carlisi. He did know. Mr. Conway said smoke and mirrors, constantly said smoke and mirrors. It's not smoke and mirrors. There's smoke. You know what it is? It's smoke in airplanes. There's a jury instruction on this. Jury instruction number 6 is the smoke in airplanes instruction. It'd be better if I could say where there's smoke, there's fire. But the judge didn't give us that instruction. He gave us smoke in airplanes. He said some evidence proves a fact directly, such as testimony of a witness who saw a jet plane flying across the sky. Some evidence proves a fact indirectly, such as the testimony of a witness who saw only the white trail that jet planes often leave. Okay? We saw a lot of those white trails. I think we saw the jet plane too. But it wasn't smoke and mirrors. It was direct and indirect evidence. And it's been 7 years. No one's held this man accountable. He has all the money. Mr. Conway concluded by saying the reason we're here is because Bob De Benedictis has $70 million. And that's the one thing I'm going to agree with him about. Henry Ellison has $147 in his bank account. Imbriolo has about $900 in his bank account. Gordon has nothing. So the 4 hucksters, the only one with any money is Bob De Benedictis. And he's got Butch's money. And he's got Jim's money. And we want you to tell him to give that money back. That is why we're here. And it's been 7 years for us. It's been 4 weeks for you. Today's probably been the longest day because that closing argument went on forever. And now I'm done. I want to thank you again for your service. Thank you for listening to us. And Judge, that will wrap up my closing argument.